channel, Living with Keisha. So today we're just gonna do a quick Q&A with about 15-ish questions, and hopefully this kind of sparks conversation with the questions as well. So let's get into this video. So first things first is my age, where am I from, and also what is my zodiac sign. So I am 23 years old. I will be 24 in about 2 months. I'm from Huntsville, Texas, and my zodiac sign is an Aquarius. I am a February baby. The next question is there anything else you'd want to do with your business? I'd want to start a product line for sure, like a consistent product line. And then I want to be able to also open a bigger location in the future, definitely like 5-10 years from now, just so I'm able to do more inside of that building and also be able to offer more services and stuff like that. But you never know, we'll see what the future holds. The next question is, why did I decide to be a lash tech? Honestly, I was in school for criminal justice. That was my degree, and I was literally so close to being done, but I got dropped because of my FAFSA being incomplete, and they had told me that I owed a certain balance before a certain time, but at that time I was not financially stable, being a college student that was working like part-time 20 hours at my job. And so I was just like, well, you know, if I'm not able to pay, what will happen? They were like, were you gonna get dropped? Well, they dropped me, of course, within that same time frame. And my boss at the time had her cosmetology license, so she had recently just started back doing lashes, probably like 2 years into me getting dropped for cosmetology. So I was like, well, I kind of need to learn a new trade, you know. I don't want to be here forever. I used to work at a bank, and I was there for almost 3 years, and so I didn't want to be there forever. And so she taught me that trade, and from there it just blew up, and here we are almost 3 years later. Somebody asked, what do I record with? I actually record with my iPhone 13 camera. I'm hoping to actually get a camera soon. That's what I asked for Christmas / my birthday. So fingers crossed that I do get that. Somebody asked me who inspires me. Honestly, I have a lot of inspirations, but my main one, I watch her YouTube channel a lot. Her name is Sarah Jake Roberts. I used to be angry with God and stuff like that, and so, you know, over time I started back listening to her, and it definitely brought me back to where I needed to be overall, and, you know, grew even more and stuff like that. So she's my actual inspiration that I look up to. I listen to her every single morning. They say it takes at least, or whatever you listen to within the first 30 minutes of your day will determine how your day is going to go. So when I first wake up, of course I'm going to brush my teeth and all that good stuff. But as I'm waking up, I turn her on and I listen to her. Whether if it's a new episode she's posted or an old episode, it doesn't really matter. I just put it on just so I can start my day like that. Somebody asked me, if I wasn't doing this, what would I be doing? Well, if I would have finished my degree was in criminal justice. So the next goal was to become a criminal justice probation officer, CPS caseworker, whatever the case may be. Or I would have still been in banking if I didn't take this route to becoming a business owner. Somebody asked me, why did I pick my name, my business name, and also my YouTube name. So my business name, my name is Keisha, and I just took off the A, and I just did Keish and then beauty, since my business is a beauty industry business. And then Living with Keisha, I just did that because, I mean, I would want to take y'all on like my everyday life, show y'all what my life consists of and all that. So Living with Keisha, you're living with me through my YouTube channel, you know? What made me start YouTube? I actually was doing YouTube already, but I was like a whole year or two maybe. I was going back and forth to like staying really, really consistent. But this is the most consistent I've been since I've had my YouTube channel. And that's been like almost 2 years. So I finally like got the motivation to do it and all that good stuff. So I just, I try to keep my videos up to date. I actually have a calendar pre-made as far as what's due like this month, so that way I go ahead and get it out of the way with recording and stuff, because editing does take a good minute. I've come to learn, and that's one of the next questions. What do I edit with? And it's called CapCut, and it's also on the iPad as well. I prefer to record from my iPad versus my MacBook. And I will do a video over that soon, MacBook versus iPad, just so y'all can get the feel for both. But yeah, that is what made me start YouTube back, was the wanting to be consistent. I've always had a love for recording myself, recording people and stuff like that. So why not add it to, YouTube, what people can relate to and stuff like that. Do you want to stay in town where you live forever? I honestly would want to live where I live now, because I've built my business here and I don't want to uproot it from where I started, as of right now, honestly. But I also have a family, so keeping this family here and stuff like that, I feel like it wouldn't hurt us, nor will it benefit us if we move. I feel like anywhere you move or anywhere you live, you make it what you make it, versus always dwelling on like what's there and stuff like that. So I feel like anywhere that we move to, we would be the reason for it being how it is. Does that make sense? So I don't mind staying here. I'm honestly satisfied with us living here. I'm content with it. I don't see anything wrong with it. We don't ever have any issues. So, why move? And the business is going good, so why change something when it's already good to go? Am I satisfied with life? I'm honestly satisfied with my life, yes. I'm very satisfied. There could be so much more worse things going on right now. I would say I am satisfied with my life, but I know it could be better, and I'm working to get better to that point. So, it's not like a horrible thing, but it would be nice to have all my goals and stuff like that achieved by a certain time frame. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? What age would I be? I would be... I'd be 33 10 years from now. Golly. Honestly, my only main goal right now is to get a house and pay off all my loans. That's the end goal right there. So getting that would be just top tier in my opinion. So I see myself in 10 years hosting Christmas at my house. What's the saying? Any major goals for next year? Just to grow my business, and to grow myself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, grow my YouTube channel. So those are my main goals. Is my school what I imagined? Honestly, I did not plan to have a school, so I can definitely say it is what I imagined, but I know it can definitely be better. Of course, trial and run, being a first time teacher and stuff like that, instructor, it's definitely going to come with ups and downs, but I know that with the next classes and from here on, it's definitely going to be the best that it can be. I have no doubt about that. There's so much that I want to incorporate, like just so much, but I know with me being a first time teacher, I'm still trying to figure out time management and all of that. So it'll definitely come with time, and it'll definitely work out all in my favor. being young. So somebody asked me, being young, do you think older people take you serious? Honestly, no. And then not even that. Being a young black woman, I feel like it's even more of a joke to them, because they see me and then they see them. It's like, oh, she doesn't know what she's doing. She hasn't done her research. She's just jumping in for the money. Like, there's so much backlash that I got opening a school and stuff like that. And I mean, at the end of the day, it just goes in one ear and out the other. I'm like getting chills from this. It goes in one ear and out the other, because I mean, I can only focus on what I can control. I write in my journal every morning, expressing my thoughts and feelings, making personal goals and stuff like that. So, it's not something that I can control, nor can I just show them, like, this is what I'm serious about, this is what I'm passionate about, and stuff like that. Like, if you feel that, I don't take this serious, you just have to watch and see how much I take it serious, So, I do not feel like people take me serious. But I do feel like once they actually see what I'm capable of, it's just like, oh, like, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, you're so young to be doing this at your age. Or another one I always get is, dang, girl, you did that good. Like, yeah, like I did my research, I just didn't jump in here and not knowing what to do or what to expect. I'm not about to sink, baby. I'm going to swim, and I'm going to swim as much as I need to. And this next question also ties into it. It says, as a black woman, do you feel like you are given the respect that you deserve? And no, I don't. But, I mean, I can definitely tell you that my family personally supports me in everything that I do, the decisions that I make. When I post on social media, they're also, happy and stuff like that. I'm very, very grateful for my mom, my boyfriend, to be able to give me the encouragement, words of wisdom that I do need. Because, I mean, there's times where I will have mental breakdowns. There's times where I will second guess myself. There's times where, like, I get into a state and I'm just like, I just cannot do this. And I will just shut down completely. And it comes to the point to where, like, I would rather take a hot shower, like myself in the room, write in my journal, to be able to feel better. So, like, if I have to take a couple of days off, that's what I'm going to do. But also at the end of the day, I have to keep in mind that I have people that are dependent on me. So I can't take all these days off. I have to, cry in the car, cry in the bathroom, suck it up before they come in that door and clock in for their class, and put a smile on my face. There's nothing that I can do in that moment. I always say, if you can't control it in that moment, leave it at the door. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to bring those feelings into work, and then that affects you, So, my last question is, how do you have... the last question is, how do you have the motivation to do it all? Honestly, this iPad will save your life. Like, I'm not trying to promote no iPad or nothing. I'm just speaking facts. Like, I already told you I'm going to do an iPad versus MacBook. So you going to get that video eventually. Don't worry. But my iPad has everything it could possibly have on here. I do not use, like, I used to use paper, like a notebook and a pen. I don't even use that no more. I pick up my iPad, I write what I need to do, and that's it. I wrote my personal quotes. It says, one says, you are young, black, and smart. Your skin color does not define you. You are good as just the rest of them. You can do anything anyone else can do. Never let somebody intimidate you. Never let someone intimidate you. Never second guess yourself. Trust your gut and ideas. Stand tall and stand proud. You are the greatest they've seen in a while. They try to put fear in you because you intimidate them, and they wish they'd done this sooner. I gotta edit that. And then my other quotes say, motivation is what gets you started. Commitment is what keeps you going. You are allowed to be a work in progress and a masterpiece simultaneously. Whatever makes you uncomfortable is your biggest opportunity for growth. Never stop. You matter. You can do this. You will either step forward into growth or you will step back into safety. If you have started doing anything 2 weeks ago, by today, you would have been 2 weeks better at it. And my last one is just keep swimming. And so, after all my quotes, Then I click here, and it has like literally all my stuff that I need to get done. So this is how I stay motivated, organized, whatever you want to call it. You know, it just makes it 10 times easier, because when it comes down to it, you are the only person that's going to be able to discipline yourself. Nobody can discipline you like you discipline yourself. So, you know, somebody can create a planner for you, but if you're not utilizing that planner like you need to utilize that planner, how do you expect to grow? How do you expect to build a business? How do you expect to build a digital creators platform? You know, something like that. So I would definitely say self-discipline is the key to it all. You have to be disciplined to be able to, or to want to do this. You have to want it. Somebody can't just hand it to you on a silver platter. So hopefully this answers some of y'all's questions that y'all have asked. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, leave them down in the comment box down below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also turn on that bell notification to be notified when I post more videos.